Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about ways to be happy. There's so much things you can do to be happy, be in the moment when you're feeling down. I'm going to give you ideas and things you can do to keep you feeling happy. So keep watching. Okay, I'm going to be talking about things you can do or have to make you feel happy. Well, I have one right here that can make you happy. Having a dog can make you happy. Just having them around, they're always wagging their tail and they're always making you happy. That's one way of being happy, and they always will brighten up your day. When you come in the house, they always wag their tail, making sure that you're happy, and they'll satisfy you in the way of making you feel happy. And they show affection, and this being there is what I'm talking about. Let me show you my other dog. Come here. Come here. Is my liquor. She is the one that is more liquor, licky, not liquor, licky. She's always trying to lick and always there to give affection. My other one licks, but she's older. This one is more younger. So this is Bella. This is my cat, Pretty. You could also have a cat. They are good pets. They're always there just to be around, just to pet them. They're very lovable. She's a good cat. And they're always there to lift you, lift your spirit, to comfort you whenever you need them. Well, I have another one. You can have a hamster or have two or three. It's just having them on you. You see, keep you company. Hamsters are good pets to have if you have kids, and also just to have. You don't want a dog or a cat. Hamsters are easy. You just feed them, give them water, and you can get a ball, let them run around in the ball. They sell at the pet store. Or you have a wheel, they'll spin around and run in the wheel, which is cool. This is one of the litters of hamsters that I have here. They keep you company. You can have them run around the couch. They make good pets. You see, they do. It's good to have them when they're babies. You can even have them as an adult, but make sure when you buy them from the pet store that they've been handled, that they've been, handled by a person, because you don't want them to bite, they'll be scared. You can go to the zoo, you can go to a farm, you can see animals, you can go see fishes. There's places where they have aquariums. You can go to see, you can go to events. There's a bunch of events if you want to know about the latest technologies, if you want to know of the latest apparel. There's events in the Jacob Javits Center. You can go and check out the stuff that they have. Just go online to their website. They have a bunch of things you can do. You can go online and Google places to go if you want to just have that fun and just be happy. There's so many things you can do. Now, just to get away from the stress and the everyday life of routine, you need to have that happiness. If you have a friend or you could say a boyfriend or girlfriend, just make the time and be with that person and just have that fun, whatever it is, in a hotel, or it could be just anything, even if it's at a park. It's just spending that time just to be happy and have that fun. Even in the house, you can watch a movie, sit and watch a movie. You can watch comedy, you can watch action, you can watch horror if you whatever you're into. I'm into horror, I'm into action, I'm into, funny also. So I like a variety of stuff. You can make a trip. You can book a trip to Florida. There's a bunch of activities in Florida because in New York they have things, but there's a certain amount of when it gets cold, it closes. So you can go to Florida, you can go to California. There's a bunch of places you can go to. Dominican Republic, Cuba. There's a bunch of places you can go that you can have fun and have that happiness. But it's not always good to go by yourself. Just go with someone, to have that fun, have that experience, enjoy yourself, even if it's to eat different foods, to drink, have that little wine or have that beer or have liquor if you like. It's always good just to have that time with that person, just to be having that peace of mind and just that happiness that you don't get every day, because you need that in your life. You need that fulfillment, that enjoyment. I'm not saying every day, because of course everybody has a life. Life is not always ha 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 ha. You always have to have a time when we relax and just chill and just be home and just have have that little time for yourself too. That's also happiness, when you have that time for yourself. That also, we need that too, because you have to be sane where you're just by yourself, because sometimes when you're around people, certain people, it's just some people are negative, or some people want to argue. If you're you don't want to be around people like that. So it's just me. I'm the type of person, if I see you moving the wrong way, I will just distance myself. And call it stupid or not, but you know what? It's better not to be in someone's mouth. It's better to be by yourself. And I like to meditate, so I'd rather meditate than be around people that are not worth my time being around, just are negative. I don't need that. So I keep my distance. If you are a good person, if you have that type of energy where we get along, we have a good time, then fine. But if you're very negative and I hear you talking about this one or that one, I'd rather not be around you, because I'm not about that. I don't like negativity. I don't like negative people. I just don't like people talking about other people. I'm not like that. If I gotta tell you something in your face, I'll tell it to you in your face. So I just want to be in a good mood, have that happiness, and it's good to be that way. Everybody in their life goes through things, good and bad, but it's just a situation where you can make it positive or you can make it negative. So it's better to be in a positive. If you see that person being negative, just keep your distance from that person. You don't need to be around negative people. That some people don't have good intentions. I just don't bother with people, because if I gotta be dealing with certain people, I just I'll speak my mind. I'll let the person know. You can be nice. You can be a nice person. You can be, but it comes to a point where you keep your distance to certain people, because not everybody is nice. So rather than being, let's say the word, the bitch, I don't want to say it, but rather than being that way, you just keep your distance. And I'd rather not say it, because this is on YouTube, so I rather refrain myself from saying curse words. But sometimes you gotta speak your mind and tell people off, because it's not that you want to be negative, but some people, if they're very negative, you don't want to be negative, but you have to speak your mind to certain people. Not that you want to curse someone out, but you have to let them know, because you're not going to be the stupid one. Being happy and being around happy people is, it's better to be around people like that. Why you want to be around a person that's jealous of you or jealous of someone else? For what reason? Everybody in life has their careers, they have their situations of, of, when they want to succeed in certain things, and you got that negative person. Oh, I don't like her because why? Why? Because that person is trying to succeed and you want to be negative and you want to think of them a certain way because they just trying to, achieve something, and you want to be jealous because you want what they have. You can do the same. You can get the same. Why you got to be negative? Why you got to be that way? But you know what? There's people like that. There's people around the world that, I'm not saying everybody's like that, but there's certain people. Sometimes people get jealous for little things. If you're advancing or any little situation, being happy. You just need to surround yourself around happy people, around people that have good energy, around people that are positive. Whatever you bring around is what you get. Positive energy, happiness, Going to a restaurant and just sitting down, talking to a friend, talking to someone, just having a beer or wine, just enjoying the company is also creating happiness. Just being around a person that you like, a person that makes you happy, a person that is just always been there for you, a person that you can have that good time anytime. That's what you need, You can do a barbecue and just sit outside and just have a little happiness with certain people, just a gathering, That's also creating happiness, something that you don't already do. Now, to relieve the stress and everything, you have to find things to do that can make you happy. So think of the things you can create. Me, I want to go to Miami. It's just a feeling. I want to renew my passport. I've been thinking of it. It's like, have you had that intuition in your mind or something that's like, get your passport, get your pass, something that you want to do? Well, I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to get my passport. Last place I've been to was to Dominican Republic, and that was in 2001. I've been on trips and stuff, but I haven't gone out to do stuff like that. So I really do want to go to Miami, and I don't mind living in Miami. I've been thinking of it. If I have to choose a place, I think it would be there. I think I would be more happy somewhere warm, somewhere I don't have to deal with the cold weather, because I do live by the beach, and it's nice and everything, living by the beach and everything, but when it gets the winter time, it gets cold, and certain times when you go outside, you're like, ooh, it's cold, your fingers, you feel it in your fingers, you feel the air and everything is kind of cold, I prefer the warmer weather, have a switch, and if I have to choose where to move, I'm thinking of moving to Florida, to Miami, somewhere warm. That's what I want to do. Maybe I've been thinking of California, but if I have to decide to have a place, it would be just to go on trips and back and forth, probably California. But I have to think about it, because you have to think of options, other options, things to do and other places to be at, Let's see, other places you can go. You can go to the Poconos. Poconos has things you can do there. You can bring your family, you can bring a friend. You have to just check online. You can go Calamari. I was there not too long ago. They have water rides there. Just with the family, you can go there if you like doing things with water. I'm not so much of a pool person, but I did it just so the kids can enjoy and have some fun with the water. I prefer a little bit more privacy. I like privacy. I like private pool, private, being a little private. I'm more of a private person. I like being more private. Just with that special person, or my kids, just to have that nice time. I think it's better just to be in private. Nobody knows everything. Just have the happiness. You can do whatever you want. You don't have so many people around. I prefer that. Play games like Monopoly. There's a bunch of games. There's tic-tac-toe. There's bunch of Connect Four. I used to play so much when I was pregnant with my son. When I was pregnant with my first son, I used to play a lot of Monopoly with my neighbors. Happened to be that they also like playing. We used to play for like at nighttime all the time, and just it was nice just to spend time with people and just to have that little fun, just to get the property, have that little fun. You can also just like tell stories, like you have your kids. I remember when I was growing up, um, at the time, I would just sit and tell stories, get together and just tell stories. It's nice to do stuff like that too. Or with the neighbors, when I was young, play games and stuff like that. And after you're older, everything changes, but you do have that nice memory of, when you were young, playing and having that little happiness with people. You also joke around and you can go to comedy shows. I've been to comedy shows. It's nice just to get out and do different things. That's something you can have fun and take that stress off your head. It's good to do that too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to click on the notification bell to when I'm on so you can join me. And if you have a comment, don't forget to leave a comment and I'll respond back to you. Okay? Bye for now.